Hey everyone, I want to do another one of these 2-minute shorts on one of the most amazing stories of maybe any person you've ever heard of before, a man named Roddie Edmonds. And do listen till the end because I have an idea that kind of goes along with this story that I'd like to share with you. So he was a Master Sergeant during World War II, and the story is that he was captured during the Battle of the Bulge. And in 1945, by January 1945, he ended up in a German prison along with about 1,200 other soldiers, American soldiers. There were a little bit more than that. And the commandant of this prison decided that he wanted to know which of these soldiers were Jewish for the specific task of finding them and executing them. And so they were told to bring all the Jewish soldiers out. Well, Roddie Edmonds, was the top guy, the highest non-commissioned officer there. And when this all happened, he brought out all 1,200 plus of the soldiers. The commandant took a gun, put it to his head, and again demanded to know who the Jewish soldiers are. And he looked at him and he simply said, "We are all Jews." And then he reminded him that if he persisted to find out who the Jewish soldiers are, this would be a crime, a war crime, and that he would be tried. Now, this was in January of 1945, so we're getting really close to the end of the war. It was pretty clear that the Germans were going to lose. Not pretty clear. We knew the Germans were going to lose by then. I mean, the war ends May 1945, right? VE Day. And so the commandant backed off, and he saved the lives of all these Jewish soldiers that were there. And so he has, of course, received one of the top honors you can get, specifically from the Yad Vashem Museum. The Yad Vashem is the Museum of Holocaust in Israel. And they declared him one of these righteous Gentiles. And to get that honor from Yad Vashem is incredibly special. So it's a great story that I hope you could share with a lot of people. And the kind of the idea I have that's connected with it, and I hope it resonates with some people, is I'm recording this in November in 2023, right? And I'm recording this kind of after all the events in Israel and the massacre and the rise of anti-Semitism that we're seeing everywhere. And I thought, how amazing would it be if you live in a neighborhood with maybe just one Jewish family that on Hanukkah, which is coming up, if you happen to be watching this early or not later, that maybe you're not Jewish, but you light a menorah and you kind of show the entire community that we're all Jews. And this is what people need to do to avoid what happened in the 1940s, is to not wait for it to get that bad. So his story is amazing. I hope you could share it with other people and they can learn about it. All right, everyone. Thank you for listening, and have a wonderful day. Everyone have a great day.